Hello everyone, this is my new lecture. It is about the structure of a neuron. Let us have a look at the PowerPoint presentation. So this is all about the structure of a neuron. So what are neurons? Neurons are the basic building blocks of the nervous system. And these specialized cells are the information processing units of the brain, and they are responsible for receiving and transmitting information to and from the brain. And each part of the neuron, it plays a role in communicating information throughout the whole body. And you can see the structure of a neuron. A neuron or a nerve cell, it is an electrically excitable cell that communicates with other cells via specialized connections called synapses. So what are synapses? These are the connections where one neuron meets another neuron. So you can see this is the basic structure of the neuron. Here, the structure starts with the cell body. You can see it is in peach color. The cell body, inside the cell body, there is a mitochondria and there is a very big nucleus. And this cell body, there you can see the projections outward. And these projections, branch-like projections are called dendrites. And this cell body extends into an elongated fiber-like region. And this elongated region is known as axon. And here in axon, you can see there are myelin sheath, there are nodes of Ranvier, and there is Schwann cell. So what are myelin sheath? Myelin sheath is like a covering the axon layer. And this myelin sheath does not cover the entire axon. In between, there are breaks in the myelin sheath. And this breaks in myelin sheath, where the region where there is no myelin sheath is known as the nodes of Ranvier. And here you can see there are nucleated cells, and this nucleated cells are called Schwann cells. And the cell body is followed by axon. This axon is followed by axon terminal, which end in synapses. Okay, fine. Next, this is the structure of cell body, which is a clear picture. You can see there are dendrites, nucleus, followed by axon. You can see the myelin here. The nodes of Ranvier is very clear in between the myelin sheath, and the axon ends in axon terminals. So here you can see the myelin sheath is like a cushion-like covering which covers the axon. This is for you to get a clear picture of how this myelin sheath appears. And here you can see in between there are nodes of Ranvier. So let us see what are the functions of different parts of a neuron. So I told you about the cell body, and this cell body is the cell's life support center. And these dendrites, what does these dendrites do? They receive messages from other neurons or other cells. And what is the function of axon? This axon passes messages away from the cell body to other neurons, muscles, or glands. And what is the function of myelin sheath? I told you myelin sheath is like a covering. So this myelin sheath covers the axon of some neurons, and this myelin sheath helps to speed up the neural impulses that moves along the axon. And this ends in terminal branch of axons called synapses. So here you can see one neuron is connected to another neuron, and here it is the shown in ring color, colored red synapse. This is another picture which you can see the synapse region. And here the synapse is very clear. And what happens in the synapse? Synapse is like a junction between two neurons. And here comes the role of the neurotransmitters, which are the chemical messengers. Neurotransmitters are the chemical messengers released by neurons. And here you can see these neurotransmitters does not lay as such. They appear in the vesicles. Membrane-like structures are present, and inside those neurotransmitters are present. As soon as a signal reaches for the neurotransmitter to release, these vesicles break out. Neurotransmitters are released into the synaptic region, and thereby it reaches the next neuron, receptor site of next neuron. So I hope you all got a clear idea of structure of neuron. Thank you.